with the session of our senior chartered accountant Kshitij Bhai. Now we are having Anil sir with us, and I'm sure that with his practical exposures, we are going to march on how we should be there in corporate. Before that, I would like to say that you all are aware about AIS. Who is aware about AIS? Huh? Annual Information Statement. So I request you to remember these three words: A for attitude, I for instinct, and S for standard. So if we remember this, our whole journey, a professional journey, will be much more easier. With these words, now I request CA Dhaval Limbani ji to give a quick introduction of our second faculty. Thank you very much.
CA Anil Bothra sir. He is a chartered accountant, company secretary, cost accountant with a PhD BM, and in HR marketing and with a post-qualification experience of 26 years. He is well recognized for increasing stakeholders' value by leading organic and inorganic efforts and building the organization. In his professional journey, he has 26 years of experience and managed many MNCs like Aditya Birla Group for 13 years, Shell Gas, Adani Enterprise, Atul Limited, and few eminent companies. Prior to his joining Dabur India Limited, he has 11 years in senior leadership roles as a CFO for GTPL Hathway group of companies. With short introductions, I just welcome Anil Bothra sir on the day.
Momento to our today's faculties.
So, good morning all of you. How's the जोश? मज़ा नहीं आया? अभी चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स बने हो तो अभी तो ज़्यादा हाई होना चाहिए इनफैक्ट. So, you have actually achieved a big milestone in your life. Is it yes or no? Then how is the Josh? Yes. Now it's good. So first of all, congratulations to all of you to become a chartered accountant. This is a very prestigious degree, which all commerce students, at least they aspire to become chartered accountants, but only few, they achieve this degree. So you people have done a lot of hard work and smart academics which you have gone through and achieved the final results and becoming a member of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. So congratulations to all of you. A big round of applause for all the new members who have. Yeah. So today I am going to start the presentation. Why this is the first slide? Anyone know what is this? Yes. So this is Formula 1. Why this Formula 1 is important? Because it is taking very lesser amount of time. Earlier it used to take 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and nowadays it is 3 seconds. So can you understand? 3 seconds they are changing the tire, replacing the things, and the vehicle is ready for the further journey. So this is very difficult in the CA world when you are entering into the market and entering into the industry specifically, then you will come with a lot of challenges, right? And those challenges you have to face, you have to provide the solution in the optimum way where you can actually create a lot of value. So you have to now work like a Formula 1, and you have to think that how you can address the problems of the organization, problems of the enterprise, right? So CA means the challenge it, C for challenge it, and A for achieve it. So we have to challenge each and every situation and achieve the results. So I'll give you one example. In my Aditya Birla group, when I was working with Birla Copper, which is one of the copper smelter situated at Dahej in Gujarat. So the MD wants to have the results, 99.5% accuracy results on the first working day at around 10 o'clock. Is it possible? I am talking this thing of 2002, when the technology was also not so advanced. So this was not at all possible. But we as a team, made it possible, not in a single day, but we have actually achieved this target in a shorter period of 3 months. First month, actually, what we did, lot of integrations we did. There are small things actually. Small things are, we need to collect, we need to spend a lot of time checking the accuracy of the data. So what happened in that way, we are spending almost around 1 to 2 days. So we have actually make those programs with the help of IT enabled program, improve the accuracy of the systems and getting the things done. Then the provisioning. All of you must be knowing the provisioning, the importance of the provisioning, right? The stock valuation, because copper, as the production of copper is having a lot of byproducts. Almost around 20 byproducts are there in copper. So it is very difficult to have the byproduct cost, to determine the cost and finding out the correct profitability, right? Then we have to decide the treatment and the refining charges. So lot of exercise we did with the help of the IT systems. We improve the things. First month, we sit up to 6 morning and deliver the results. Second month, we sit up to around 2 o'clock. Entire team was sitting, finance team and MIS team, and we deliver the result. And the third month, we deliver at around 10 in the late evening. And fourth month onwards, actually, we used to report at 7 o'clock, and then we have to actually go to our home. So initially, we have to take a lot of efforts. Initially, we have to put a lot of efforts with the help of the stakeholders, because individually, you can't actually do anything. You have to take the support of your team. You have to take support of the other functions as well. So in my coming presentation, I'll going to actually brief something about that as you are aspiring the future CFOs, right? How many of you are aspiring as a CFO of the company? Oh, most of them. Very good. So you are in such an era where the enterprises are now looking at the young CFOs. जब हम लोगों ने पास किया था ना, तो हम लोगों को तो वो समझते थे कि young CFOs वो how actually they are going to govern the business. But now the entire things have been changed. People are looking at the young CFOs. So while you are having the experience of almost around 3 to 5 years, you can become a chartered accountant. And the today's topic is also the chartered accountants, the early age CFO, right? So I'm going to give some guidelines, some tips kind of thing. Then you can, if you are following those, then probably you will become CFO in next 5 to 10 years kind of thing. Not for the bigger company, Nifty 250 companies का मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, but at least you can be in Nifty 1,000 companies at least. From 500 to 1,000 companies, you can be the CFO, right? So, from 2014, Modi ji ने जो चालू किया है Make in India, right? Making in India में there are a lot of fresh, innovative ideas which are coming. पिछले एक साल में कितने आईपीओज आए होंगे? एनी आइडिया? Around 300 plus IPOs, right? And 300 plus IPOs अगर आए हैं तो उनको चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स भी चाहिए, CFOs भी चाहिए. So you can understand what is the requirement of the CFOs. हमारे जो चेयरमैन हैं इंस्टीट्यूट के, उन्होंने बोला 2047 तक we need 30 lakh chartered accountants, right? So there is lot of potential available in the market. Being from the industry, we are always suffering. जब हम लोग इंटरव्यूज़ लेते हैं फ्रेश चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स का, या फिर हम लोग जब भी उनसे डीलिंग करते हैं, तो what we are feeling that they are not coming with full preparation. So my suggestion is, while I'll actually touch upon all those areas in my coming presentation, so I'll go by the presentation rhythm only. So yeah, this is actually CA means the challenge it and achieve it. So you have to challenge each and every situation and achieve the results, the desired result, right? So this is our topic. दुनिया में दो ही चीज़ें हैं वो सबसे डिफ़िकल्ट होती है, राइट? ये अरुण जेटली साहब जो थे, हमारे फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर रहे हुए हैं, एक्स फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर, उन्होंने बोला था, एक जब वो सीए कर रहे थे, वो सीए नहीं कर पाए थे, राइट? तो उन्होंने बोला था दुनिया में दो ही चीज़ें डिफ़िकल्ट होती है, एक तो सीए में पास होना और दूसरा एलएलबी में फेल होना. मैं एलएलबी के बारे में ज़्यादा नहीं बोलूँगा, बट सीए में पास होना जो डिफ़िकल्ट होता है. सो हमारे जो फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर, एक्स फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर है, उन्होंने भी ये रिकॉग्नाइज़ किया है कि सीए कोर्स इज़ वेरी टफ एंड यू पीपल हैव एक्चुअली cleared the CA course, so you are quite fortunate and congratulations to all of you. So now I will touch upon the role of CFO. CFO का रोल क्या होना चाहिए? बुक कीपिंग होना चाहिए? कितने लोग मानते हैं कि बुक कीपिंग होना चाहिए? वेरी गुड. टैक्सेशन होना चाहिए? ऑडिट, ट्रेजरी, स्ट्रेटेजिक ओरिएंटेशन, गुड. देन डिजिटाइजेशन, सो CFO का जो रोल होता है, दैट इज़ अ वेरी टफ रोल. यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड ईच एंड एवरी एस्पेक्ट ऑफ द बिजनेस. यू हैव टू एक्ट एज ए बिजनेस पार्टनर, राइट? बिजनेस पार्टनर क्या होता है? आपने कभी कोई पार्टनरशिप फर्म देखा होगा? पार्टनरशिप फर्म में क्या होता है? यू आर पुटिंग सम कैपिटल एंड देन यू आर टेकिंग द डिसीजन which is the best decision for the firm, right? So business partner में भी you have to own up the company. You have to work like this is your own baby. You have to take decision which are free of risk. Of course, कोई decision free of risk नहीं होता है. There are always some sort of risk which is available to the decision. But you have to mitigate those risks. There are a lot of risk management techniques by which you can mitigate those risks, right? We will touch upon those things in the subsequent slides. So the role of CFO is a kind of umbrella. While you are going outside and it is raining, तो आप सबसे पहले क्या करोगे? अगर किसी के पास umbrella होगा तो you will actually ओपन योर एम्ब्रेला, राइट? तो अगर बिजनेस में सबसे बड़ी अगर कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आती है तो सबसे पहले द डायरेक्टर्स और द मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर, चेयरमैन और द सीईओ, ही ऑलवेज लुक्स एट द सीएफओ. इनकम टैक्स से नोटिस आया तो सीएफओ, जीएसटी से नोटिस आया तो सीएफओ, कस्टम से नोटिस आया तो CFO, फाइनेंस का इश्यू है तो CFO, नया प्रोजेक्ट लगाना है तो CFO, मर्जर्स एंड एक्विजिशंस है तो CFO, आपको अगर 10 इयर्स के प्रोजेक्शंस देने हैं तो CFO, IPO लाना है तो CFO. सो एवरीवेयर CFO इज़ ए लाइफ ब्लड फॉर एनी काइंड ऑफ बिजनेस. अब वो अगर आपको बिजनेस पार्टनर बनना है तो देन हाउ यू विल बिकम अ बिजनेस पार्टनर. दिस इज़ अ कंटिन्यूस जर्नी. दिस इज़ नॉट एक्चुअली दैट यू कैन अचीव इन अ सिंगल डे, राइट. सो अगर आपको बिजनेस पूरा आपको समझना पड़ेगा. while you people are always looking at the accounting number, the MIS, of course these are the core things which you have to undergo. आपको accounting आना जरूरी है, must है. MIS is must. You have to have good connect with the financial institution, with the tax authorities, with the GST authorities, with all the kind of stakeholders, including the financial statement and the bankers. These things are the must. So, but what are the things which is in addition to that in the chart CFO? CFO is protecting the company from any kind of non-compliances. The best CFO I'm talking about. द नॉन कंप्लाइंसेस से वो कंपनी को प्रोटेक्ट करता है. बेटर कॉरपोरेट गवर्नेंस वो इंस्टीट्यूशनलाइज करता है कंपनी में. एंड द प्रॉपर रिस्क मैनेजमेंट. देर आर इनहेरेंट रिस्क विच इज़ अवेलेबल टू द बिजनेस. इंटरनल रिस्क, एक्सटर्नल रिस्क, कंट्रोलेबल, अनकंट्रोलेबल, लॉट ऑफ रिस्क. सो ही हैज़ टू एक्चुअली डेवलप सच अ प्लेटफॉर्म वेयर द रिस्क एसोसिएटेड विद द बिजनेस and their impact should be minimized. So अगर ये तीन चीज़ें अगर आप लोग कर लेते हैं, अब ये तीन चीज़ें करने के लिए क्या होगा आपको? ये तीन चीज़ें आपको गेन करने के लिए यू हैव टू हैव द एक्सपीरियंस, राइट. सो वो एक्सपीरियंस शायद अभी आपका जो एक्सपीरियंस है अगर 0 to 10 काउंट किया जाए तो प्रोबेबली यू विल बी एट समवेयर अराउंड 3 to 4, 5 kind of thing. But you need to develop, you need to reach to the level where you are masters. You have to reach up to a level of 8 or 9. So initial period of your career is very, very important. While you are selecting your career and want to become a CFO, early age CFO, you have to define your long-term vision, right? Long-term vision for 10 years to become CFO, right? 7 to 10 years kind of thing, you want to become a CFO. But long-term vision banane se you can't become CFO. You have to have the short-term actions, short-term targets. So you have to take targets for at least 3 months target, that first 3 months this is target, second 3 months this is the target, third, the 9 months target, 12 months target, 15 months and so on so forth. How you are going to have the short term targets? Short term targets जो आप लोगों ने कभी एनुअल रिपोर्ट्स वगैरह पढ़ा है? एनुअल रिपोर्ट्स बनाया भी होगा और पढ़ा भी होगा शायद, राइट. एनुअल रिपोर्ट्स में if you are looking at the chairman's speech or managing director speech, right, and the corporate governance and the management discussion and analysis, right. So ये तीन चीज़ें आप फाइनेंशियल वगैरह तो आप देख ही लेंगे बिकॉज यू आर वेरी keen to actually look into the numbers because you all are the masters of the numbers. ठीक है, तो नंबर्स के लिए तो शायद मेरे को बोलने की ज़रूरत भी नहीं है. बट ये तीन चीज़ें आप किसी भी एनुअल रिपोर्ट में ज़रूर देखिएगा. इससे आपको पता चलेगा जैसे FMCG सेक्टर है या BFSI सेक्टर है, राइट, उनमें क्या स्ट्रेंथ है, क्या कंपनी की वीकनेस है, कंपनी एंड सेक्टर पर से बोथ. सो वो आपको पता चलेंगे. बेसिस दैट यू हैव टू डेवलप द टारगेट, द शॉर्ट टर्म टारगेट वेयर either you have to undergo some courses where you can develop some sort of skills, right? Or you have to discuss with your friends, colleagues, or while actually having those kind of seminars, you can discuss with the industry professionals that how they are looking at these kind of risks and how those things can be mitigated, right? So if you are actually taking the steps, getting the higher academics accreditations, probably you will achieve your vision in a shorter period. जैसे कि मेरे इंट्रोडक्शन में उन्होंने बताया कि मैंने सीए किया है, सीएस किया है, आईसीडब्ल्यू किया है, देन एमबीए किया है इन एचआर एंड मार्केटिंग। तो काफ़ी लोगों के मन में आया होगा कि यार ये क्या है, मतलब क्यों इतनी डिग्रीज वगैरह ले रखी है, राइट? आपको वैसे भी अपडेटेड तो रहना ही पड़ेगा। जब आप कॉरपोरेट में जाएंगे तो आपको अपडेटेड रहना पड़ेगा। ये चीज़ मेरे को समझ में आई थी 10 साल बाद में, ठीक है? मैं आज आपको बता रहा हूँ कि आपको अपडेटेड रहना है। उसके लिए आपको या तो है जर्नल्स पढ़िए और उसको भूल जाइए, और उसको अब मैगजीन्स पढ़िए, न्यूज़पेपर पढ़िए, जो थीसिस है, वाइट पेपर्स है, वो सब पढ़िए। और सेकंड चीज़ है कि आप अपना प्रोफेशन, डिग्री का स्पेक्ट्रम जो है उसको वाइड करिए, राइट? आज इंडिया में अगर आपको पढ़ना है, आपको कॉरपोरेट गवर्नेंस बेटर करना है, तो प्रोबेबली यू कैन जॉइन द कंपनी सेक्रेटरीशिप, राइट? वहाँ पे आपको गवर्नेंस से रिलेटेड जितनी भी होगी, सेबी, लिस्टिंग, आईपीओ, ब्ला ब्ला, एवरीथिंग यू विल गेट। एंड उसका रिजल्ट में आपको क्या मिलेगा? यू विल गेट अनदर डिग्री, राइट, विच विल ऑलवेज कीप यू वन स्टेप अहेड वाइल यू आर गोइंग फॉर एनी काइंड ऑफ इंटरेक्शन विद द कंपनी। आज आप अकेले एक डिग्री के साथ जा रहे हैं, सीए की डिग्री के साथ में, एंड लेट अस से आफ्टर 5 years यू बिकम कंपनी सेक्रेटरी एज वेल, यू आर गोइंग विद अ सीए एंड सीएस। मार्केट में जो भी नई रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस आ रहे हैं उससे आपको आप लोग एब्रेस्ट रहेंगे ही, आपको पता रहेगा कि क्या क्या चेंजेस हुए हैं, राइट? और उसके साथ में आपको एक डिग्री भी मिल जाएगी। सेम वे द कॉस्ट एंड मैनेजमेंट अकाउंटिंग, and don't take any kind of वो क्या होता है, जो अगर आपने सीए कर रखा है तो सीएस में कुछ पेपर एग्जम्प्ट हो जाते हैं, राइट? एग्जम्पशन मत लीजिए। एग्जम्पशन लेंगे तो फिर आपका एम क्या है? आपका एम डिग्री अर्न करना नहीं है, आपका एम है जो लेटेस्ट मार्केट में चल रहा है वो अपने को सीखने का है, राइट? तो अगर आप वो एग्जम्पशन ले लेंगे तो प्रोबेबली वो सब्जेक्ट आप स्किप कर देंगे। यू हैव टू अपीयर इन द फुल एग्जामिनेशन। एग्जामिनेशन एक ऐसा जो है ना, वो हमेशा एक तलवार है जो अपने से बहुत बड़े बड़े काम करवा देता है, ठीक है? अगर आप लोगों को अभी फिर से सीए में अपीयर होने के लिए बोला जाए तो कितने लोग हैं कि वो सीए के एग्जाम्स में अपीयर होंगे? देखिए, कोई भी नहीं अपीयर होगा, ठीक है? बट अगर आपको अपडेटेड रहने के लिए बोला जाए और अगर किसी दूसरे प्रोफेशनल एग्ज़ाम्स के लिए, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल एमबीए, आजकल मैं ये नहीं कहता कि जब आप प्रोफेशनल वर्ल्ड में जाएंगे तो आपके पास टाइम का लिमिटेशन होगा। इनिशियली 3 to 4 years आर वेरी वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट, बिकॉज आपको प्रोफेशनल लाइफ देखनी है, उसके बाद आपकी फैमिली लाइफ होगी, उसके बाद में आपका कैरियर प्रोग्रेशन होगा, देन आपको सबॉर्डिनेट्स भी दिए जाएंगे, तो प्रोबेबली उन लोगों को भी मैनेज करना पड़ेगा। सो लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स आर देयर, बट इफ़ यू आर मैनेजिंग ऑल दोज थिंग्स, प्रोबेबली यू कैन बिकम अर्ली एज CFO, राइट? सो CFO is nothing but a kind of umbrella where you are actually providing support to the business, where all kind of uncertainties, all kind of risk are being protected by the CFO, right? CFO कोई मैजिशियन नहीं है, बट CFO क्या होता है, एंटिसिपेट कर लेता है वो। because of his experience and because of his knowledge, he can anticipate that these kind of issues the organization might face, and he keeps the plan B and sometimes plan C also ready, right? So you have to think for plan C, then you will always be successful. अगर plan B तक ही सोचा तो probably थोड़ा problem हो सकता है. You have to always think plan C क्या होगा, because sometimes the systems will not support you, sometimes the manpower will not support you, sometimes the management will not support you. But if you want to take any action which is in the interest of business, you have to develop the plan B and plan C, right? So the definition and the responsibility of CFOs, I think we have discussed. The importance of the CFO in strategic decision making. What are the strategic decisions? Putting up a new plant, mergers and acquisitions, long-term funding, IPO. So all these kind of strategic decision, entering into the new product, new territories, new geographies, entering into the new businesses altogether. So all these kinds of decisions. अभी आप initially जब जाएंगे तो you have to support the people in the industry, right? Whether you are going into the profession or you are going to serve in the industry, you have to actually support the people who are taking the strategic decision, right? But धीरे धीरे वो capability आप में develop हो जाएगी कि आप लोग खुद strategic decision ले पाएंगे, because you have the basic things. You have already cleared the chartered accountancy, you have learned the SFM, I think you must have the subject SFM, strategic financial management. So वो एक तरह से financial management हो गया, एक होगा strategic operational management kind of thing. So those kind of things actually keep on coming to you while you are going to any industry, and you have to deliver your best. And उसके पीछे rational होना चाहिए. Whatever assumptions which you are taking, it should be very clearly written down. While actually you are presenting the, suppose आपने एक industry join किया, आपके बॉस ने बोला यार ये 5 साल के projections बना के लाओ इस कंपनी के. Projections तो आप सब लोग बना ही लेंगे, right? कितने लोग हैं जो projections नहीं बना पाएंगे? सब लोग बना लेंगे, right? अब projections में हर किसी के अलग अलग assumptions होंगे, right? You have to mention all those assumptions, because final outcome is not important. Whatever the assumptions which you have taken for coming up to the final strategic decision, those are very, very important. So put all the assumptions which you have taken, whether it is interest rate, whether it is the market में कितना movement होगा, then if you are thinking that business के grow क्या होगा, if you are entering into the new avenues, probably you have to mention those things. क्या capex लगेगा उसके लिए, कितने expenses है, administration overhead, sales overhead, आपका employee cost कितना लगेगा, क्या होगा, all kind of assumptions which you have taken, you have to actually mention all those things. Even raw material cost के लिए क्या क्या inflation होगा, you don't know, but you have to take some assumption, right? So all those like 3% assumption लिया है, तो the person who is looking at the strategic this entire format, he will come to know या 3% लिया है, या inflation तो 6-7% बढ़ रहा है, but इसने 3% लिया है, तो कहीं ना कहीं हो सकता है आगे जाके कहीं कोई problem हो सकता है, right? So sorry, so you have to be ready कि अगर वो 3% लिया है तो क्यों लिया है. You will improve some of the operational parameters while the raw material consumption will come down, and because of that this 3% which is showing, that is not the rate variance kind of thing, this is operational, it's a kind of mixed variance where the operational parameters will also contribute something, and effectively the rate will be 3% kind of thing. So those kind of things you have to be very clear, right? So वहाँ आपको strategic decision making जहाँ भी आपको मिले, जहाँ कंट्रीब्यूट करने को, इनिशियल पीरियड ऑफ योर कैरियर फ्रॉम द 0 to 3rd ईयर 5th ईयर, आप वहाँ पे कंट्रीब्यूट कीजिए. अभी अगर आप कोई भी मिस्टेक्स करेंगे, देयर विल बी अ पीपल हु कैन सपोर्ट यू, बट आफ्टर बिकमिंग अ CFO nobody is going to support you. सीधा you will be exposed to the board of directors or to the finance fraternity or to the financial institutions. So अगर अभी आप गलती करेंगे, you will learn out of those mistakes, but later on the life will not give a chance actually to regain those things. Then the evolving role of CFOs. मैं evolving role of CFOs का जो next couple of slides है वहाँ पे देखेंगे. 2012 में एक accounting, taxation, audit और ये finance अगर ये आते थे तो it is more than sufficient to become a CFO, right? Accounting, taxation, treasury ये सब कुछ हो गया, but आज की डेट में the CFO से जो expectations होती है, like वो बिजनेस पार्टनर की तरह काम करे, वो मर्जर्स एक्विजिशन देखिए, जैसा मैंने आपको पहले बताया, वो कैश फ्लो फोरकास्टिंग है वो करे, आपके जो बिजनेस प्लान्स है 10 इयर्स के वो बनाएं, हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू इंस्टॉल अ न्यू फैक्ट्री, एंड वहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट से क्या क्या कंसेशंस मिल सकते हैं. लॉट ऑफ स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स, many of the state governments are offering the incentives for putting the new industry. So while actually you have to interact with the professionals, there are a lot of consultants available in the market. MP में फैक्ट्री लगानी है अगर आपको, जैसे मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ, हमारी कंपनी ने अभी MP में फैक्ट्री लगाई. We got the best incentives in the MP state which they are actually offering. GST 12% रिफंड, PF आपका आएगा वो रिफंड होगा. Then whatever the new employees which we are taking, they are providing the ESI, जो ESIC जो insurance portion होता है, they are going to actually reimburse. The new employees का जो कुछ salary percentage है, the state government is going to actually reimburse. Of course, the other than the benefits which are offering under the Income Tax Act, state governments, various state governments are offering those incentives. And while your company, your future company is putting some plant, and if you are contributing to कि नहीं वो ये सब चीज़ें ये मिलेगा अपने को स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का. स्टेट गवर्नमेंट की एक पॉलिसी होती है, पॉलिसी में जो लिखा है दैट इज़ एप्लीकेबल टू ऑल. ठीक है, इफ़ आई एम गोइंग पुटिंग 100 crores, they are going to offer me those kind of incentives, right? But while you are putting your 100 crores, you have to always go to ministry, industry, and you have to negotiate. If you are negotiating, probably you will get the best deal, right? तो उसके लिए इनिशियली शायद आपको जो कॉरपोरेट में जो इंडस्ट्री से डील करता है उसके साथ जाना पड़ेगा, एंड यू हैव टू विजिट द नियर बाय इंडस्ट्री आल्सो and try to find out how they are getting the incentives and all, and probably you can negotiate with the government authorities, the Ministry of State Industry, right? And everybody wants investment, and they can of course offer the good amount of incentives. मैं अगर अपनी ही कंपनी का एग्जांपल देता हूँ, हमारी कंपनी का जो है प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स, राइट, करीब होगा 1450 करोड़. उसमें 350 करोड़ रुपए जो है वो ट्रेजरी कंट्रीब्यूट करता है, और ऑलमोस्ट अराउंड 600 crores इज कंट्रीब्यूटेड बाय दिस इंसेंटिव्स, टैक्स हॉलीडेज एंड ऑल. सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड एक्चुअली what is the importance of the strategic decision. Almost more than 50-60% profits are contributed by the finance function, right? So this is actually very very important. जैसे जैसे आप अपने करियर में आगे बढ़ोगे इन सब चीज़ों का मतलब आपको समझ में आएगा, बट आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू अ ग्लिम्स. देन द इम्पोर्टेंस, ऑफ कोर्स, या देर आर कपल ऑफ थिंग्स. इवॉल्विंग CFO को डिजिटलाइजेशन, न्यू एज टेक्नोलॉजी में जो जो फंक्शंस मार्केट में अवेलेबल है, rather than the reinventing the wheel, you have to go implement those ideas and get the accreditation from the company, right? अगर आप उसको इन हाउस डेवलप करेंगे, देर इज़ नो मीनिंग एक्चुअली, बिकॉज यू हैव टू पुट लॉट ऑफ चेक्स एंड बैलेंसेज. मार्केट में जितने भी टूल्स अवेलेबल है, चाहे वो कॉम्प्लाइंसेस के हैं, कंप्लाइंसेस टूल है, तो उसके अंदर वो द प्लेथरा ऑफ एक्ट्स एंड द applicable to our industry. So those things they have already done. So why can't you simply implement those things? If something is missing on a monthly basis, you will come to know that these are the non-compliances. So you can always push the things and get those things compliant. I'm giving you a couple of example. Governance, good governance के लिए आप क्या कर सकते हैं? There are couple of softwares which are available. So you can take help of those things. रिस्क मैनेजमेंट के लिए भी देर आर लॉट ऑफ सॉफ्टवेयर्स विच आर अवेलेबल इन द मार्केट. जैसे अकाउंटिंग के सॉफ्टवेयर्स होते हैं, वैसे इन सब चीज़ों के भी सॉफ्टवेयर्स होते हैं. सो दे विल सजेस्ट यू व्हाट काइंड ऑफ risk which is available in the business and how you can mitigate those risks. And then of course you have to deal with your respective functions, respective CXOs, and try to actually implement those action plan to mitigate those risks. So these are some of the new age CFO के जो roles and responsibilities है rather than the traditional one. The impact of young CFO on the corporate innovation. आजकल कोई भी young age को ज़्यादा prefer करता है, because young age, why they are preferring the young age? Because you are not biased. You people are going with your fresh ideas. When you are going with the fresh ideas, probably you can actually generate lot of innovative things. Probably अगर हमें पूछा जाएगा 1 एक और एक कितना होता है, तो हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे आप लोग? कितने लोग बोलेंगे 2 और कितने लोग बोलेंगे 11? हाँ, तो ये एक तरह से इनोवेशन है. हम लोगों से पूछा जाएगा तो हम 2 ही बोलेंगे, राइट? So young age is always actually preferred for these kind of innovations. So young age CFOs are preferred by a lot of companies, tech companies, fintech companies. They are being preferred. So I'm moving actually to the next slides because the time probably will not permit to actually go in the details of each and every slide. So now I'll come to the role transformation. 2011-12 में जैसे मैंने आपको बताया ट्रेडिशनल अकाउंटिंग वगैरह करते थे और वो फाइनेंस, टैक्सेशन, ऑडिट्स एंड वो सब होता था. बट नाउ द रोल इज चेंजिंग, लॉट ऑफ डिजिटलाइजेशन एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स, लॉट ऑफ दिस ब्लॉकचेन. आपका जो है सिस्टम है, हाउ यू कैन हैव द डैशबोर्ड रिपोर्टिंग प्रॉपर फॉर द मैनेजमेंट, एंड हाउ यू कैन हैव the business partnering role as a CFO. So those things are very, very important. And then challenges faced. Previously challenges होता था, जैसे आपको auditor से coordination है, finance का है, ये सब हो गया. But now the situation is changed. The new age CFO, they have to actually face a lot of new challenges, lot of new technological things which are coming. They have to, like अभी इनकम टैक्स एक्ट नया आएगा, वेयर एक्चुअली लॉट ऑफ एवेन्यूज़ विल ओपन फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस. देन वी कैन से GST नया आया था, देन वी हैव टू इम्प्लीमेंट GST. इट वाज अ मैसिव एक्सरसाइज फॉर इंडस्ट्री टू इम्प्लीमेंट दोज थिंग्स. जो भी नई चीज़ आती है, इफ़ यू वांट टू बिकम सक्सेसफुल, उस पर फोकस करिए, उस पर मास्टरी करिए, इम्प्लीमेंट करिए, प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस करिए, and definitely the success will be of yours. Then the expectations, the expectation part. So what is the expectation from today's CFO? Board and executive committee is something different, and earlier was actually वो just slides चला दिया, numbers बता दिए, approve हो गया, that's it. Now they want in-depth analysis. Why we are going into that? Business के जो questions होते हैं, those are being asked to the CFOs. If we are expanding in the west region, why we are expanding? What kind of margins are there? What is the segmental margin? So all these kind of detailings which is expecting from the current new aged CFOs, right? So you have to abreast with all kind of the new things, technological advancement, the dashboard reporting, data analysis, those things actually you need to have those things clearly in your mind. The essential task, the traits which you have to acquire. While initially these things you will get once you are in the industry for 3 to 5 years, you will get the traits, how to actually deal the typical questions. Unexpected questions आएंगे कुछ जब आप जाएंगे industry में. So how to deal with those unexpected questions. So while actually you are having the process knowledge, while you are having the knowledge with you are having your aura with all of the CXOs, the people around you, so you will come to know how to answer, because finance ka knowledge, yes, you are people the master, but technology ka knowledge, operational ka knowledge, marketing ka knowledge, HR ka knowledge, these all things are important, and these are expected from the new age CFO, right? And the focus area. So what are the key areas where the CFO has to actually have the future? Like आपका digitalization. कोई भी नई टेक्नोलॉजी आ रही है उसको अडॉप्ट करिए, कोई भी मैनुअल प्रोसेस है उसको कन्वर्ट करिए, डैशबोर्ड आप डेवलप करिए, हाउ यू कैन हैव द बेटर कंप्लाइंसेस, गवर्नेंस. I think most of the things I have already covered. We'll move to the next slide. So CFO role is what? To navigate business through crisis, uncertainty and ambiguity. अभी तक हमने जो बोला उसका ये सारांश है, right? And पहले क्या होता था, CFOs के जो roles थे, if you look at the first chart, probably the first chart is showing the operational value, the strategic decisions. Now this is actually increasing the demand from the directors. They are asking more and more detailing from the new age CFO. Then there are strategic planning, right? The long-term planning kind of thing. Then the reporting is the prime role of the CFO. So these are increasing in the current period, right? Whereas some of the things which are decreasing, where actually they are taking the help of the lot of available resources, softwares, the IT enabled systems are there. तो वो कौन से हैं? अगर आप देखेंगे तो cash management, daily cash management kind of thing. Then the short term budgeting. Of course, the strategic budgeting is part of long term. The financial management and the scenario planning. So those are the things actually where these are not the totally role where the management is looking at the CFO. But CFO के roles जो nowadays if they are looking, probably the strategic, digitalization, more of the technology driven, and of course the annual financial statements and all. So these are the couple of roles which are actually looking by the management from the CFO. अगर आप देखेंगे the second chart, the traditional role was around 45% of the CFO's curriculum, right? Traditional क्या हो गया, वही accounts, audit, finance and taxation, right? वो 45% is the role. What are the specialty function like the treasury, audit, the investor relations? Though these are the functions which are actually contributing almost around 14%. And the most of the part, which is 41%, is contributed by the other functions. So other functions includes the strategic leadership, the organization transformation, performance management, then the goal orientation, capital allocation, data analysis, the financial operation. This shared service concept is also a very, very important where the management is always looking at the CFO to bring this concept in the company, because group of companies might be around 10 to 15 companies they are having, and shared service is the reliable things nowadays. Then technological advancement and the other things, which is the risk management, and some of the CFOs are looking at the IT function and procurement as well. So these are the new age CFO, where the companies are looking at these kind of competency. So you have to start building competencies starting from the day one, and then only you can actually be a young age CFO, right? So this is again what the role of CFOs are: the risk management, internal audit, corporate strategy, then this transformation, pricing of products, board management, mergers and acquisitions, the digital, and the people management is also most important thing. So, and mentoring the investor community and the board. So these are the important things. If you want to become a CFO, you have to actually strengthen in all of areas. 2012 में देखिए इनमें सब में जो मार्क्स थे, दिस वाज ऑलमोस्ट अराउंड 2.4 to 3, and now in 2023 it is almost around 4, and going forward in they are expecting actually almost around 5. So you have to understand actually what are the ask from the new age CFO, right? These are some of the things. CFOs are nowadays co-pilot, or you can say always the deputy CFO, CEO, Chief Executive Officer. So they are the business partner, as I mentioned earlier. ESG will drive the future capital allocation. Now the ESG is actually playing a very important role. ESG, you know ESG? Yeah. So while actually you are going into industry, you have to always focus on the ESG reporting and all. Of course, reporting is the second thing, but first thing always the implementation of the ESG thing. So this is now going to have a very big impact on all kind of industries, right? And the TCS ex-CFO, he mentioned that CFOs are not changing fast. And this is actually the fact. Yeah, so this is actually the fact. We need to actually change fast in line with the new technological advancement which are happening in the world. Not in India, but outside India as well. So we need to take those things actually in the factor. So Modi ji is having the vision for 2047 while the country turns 100 years, right? So अभी हमारा जो GDP है will increase by 8x, per capita will increase by 7x, and the world GDP share we are having more than 4x from now. So you can understand what kind of opportunities which are available to us, to all of us, especially to the new age chartered accountants, right? So a lot of things happen in last 10 years, and a lot of things which are undergoing, but these are going to actually give results in the coming period. So you have ample opportunities actually to contribute in the industry and the progress of nation. So these are, this is actually one thing which I like most. So I would like to actually take little time. Yeah. Okay, I'll quickly finish, right? Yeah. So the pharma industry is going to actually have the 9x growth, defense is going to have 10x growth, textile is going to have the 9x growth, chemicals are going to have actually the 19x kind of growth, and so on and so forth. So you can understand in 2047, if that kind of growths are coming, probably we will be having actually the more and more opportunities which are for the new age CFOs, right? So these are the SWOTs. Most of the things I have already covered in my earlier discussions. I'll skip this. The role of AI and automation. The AI, the artificial intelligence is the new things, and the automation. Those we need to actually focus more and more and provide more thrust, because now this is the requirement where the industries are actually looking at. So step to accelerate your career, as I mentioned, your short-term vision, long-term vision, you have to decide how you are spending your day, do some yoga in the morning, and make a plan actually what kind of activities you are going to do, and then review of all those activities. What are the activities which are non-value adding kind of thing? You have to avoid those things. What things you can delegate to your subordinates so that you can actually utilize your time effectively. And at the end, actually, you can think of what the short-term goals which you have decided, whether those goals have been achieved or not. So the conclusion is unlock your leadership potential early in your career. Right? You all have the leadership potential and you have to unlock those potential in your career at an early stage. While you are unlocking this potential, probably you will gain at the later part of your career. With this, actually, I conclude my presentation. And in case you have any questions, you are most welcome to raise your voice.
As we come to the end of this enlightening session, I'd like to extend our heartiest thanks to CA Anil Bothra sir. Your insightful presentation has been both inspiring and thought-provoking. We truly appreciate the time and effort that you have invested in preparing and sharing your knowledge with us. On behalf of everybody here, thank you once again, sir, for your contribution, and we look forward to future opportunities to learn from you. Thank you.